Hey there, folks. This is about symptoms from the free energy work that comes in the I.C.U.C. It used to be I.C.U., but I just made it I.C.U.C, Intensive Crank Up Consultation. When this is done to you and you have source energy inside your body, it attaches, it becomes part of your own spirit. Okay, part of the energy of the planet, and then part of you too. Okay, it also becomes embedded within your physical body. When your body finally passes, the spirits come out with some of that energy, but whatever's left of what was in the body literally goes back to wherever it came from. Myself or a different family member doing this. When this is done, you become much stronger. Your DNA has to change. 55 to 50% of the reason why your DNA has to grow is because of the power level. The rest is other things that are happening that are beneficial. Okay, now, like you've heard me say, probably already heard me say a couple times, when you have a stereo system and a speaker and there's a little wire going over there, that's a small wire. It doesn't need to carry much current. When you look at the wire going into your house, it's huge because it has to carry more current. Your DNA has to grow because it's going to start moving all kinds of energy through it. Okay? When that happens, lots of times it'll happen softly and slow and be kind of regulated, but from time to time, if it's necessary, your DNA is going to go through a rapid growth phase. You might feel like you're really cold. Sometimes it knocks you down like you got the flu. Okay? Sometimes we get hit so hard in the head and the body that it literally puts you like in bed for whatever. You might take a half an hour nap, an hour or something. The stronger you are, the stronger you're getting, because you're going to get you're really getting strong, and you need to be helping people. Usually this only happens with source. Okay, it almost never happens with anyone else, but it will knock you out harder. You have a job to do. Just like everyone's head, physically growing. You feel a little bit of pain when it happens, because nothing much, just blood coming out of your eyes. No, I'm kidding. As the head grows, it can be a little discomforting and some stuff going on inside there. But again, unless you're here to do some serious work, folks, you're not going to hardly feel it. And if you do feel it that intense, then you know you're strong anyway, and it's not going to be an issue. It's usually just like you feel your head getting thick, like you're going to get a headache, but you don't. And if it bugs you, you can take an aspirin. That'll take away most of the pain. And it's not pain. You know, I really feel funny saying that. It's just some of that feeling that you have. I'm a little bit different about pain. I'm not normal in that regard. But some people are hypersensitive, and it affects them more. So anyway, those are the basic symptoms. There'll be times too when your eyes open up, they start getting blurry. And then sometimes you'll be told, and this will never happen, like when you're driving or something like that, it's controlled. It's literally being controlled by the field, through the field, to make sure you're okay. It cranks you up and makes you stronger and affects you harder when it's all right. You can be driving down the road and some of this stuff start happening. You're fine. You don't, going in and out of traffic, no. But, on a trip or something, yes. So it's hard to trust anything these days, and man, do I respect that. I know that in great depth. But when it comes to this, you're protected by energy stronger than you've ever seen before. There's these new angels around, well over 1,000 times stronger than the original ones that came from the Lillian era. So it's important you know that you're protected while you go through this stuff. Okay? But also, sometimes you go through emotional mood swings. When your head grows and it gets bigger, your brain physically grows. Your brain cells themselves get bigger. There's a lot more of them. The mass grows. As this happens, you need to be adjusted sometimes, and your emotions too need to be messed with, depending on what DNA you have for the body you were put in, what was done to you by the original first being, male and female, when they used to exist. They've only been dead, they came out of the main circulation in 2012. Okay. But I don't know anyone involved in this stuff that was born after 2012. Okay. So there's an assortment of different things that can happen, and you'll feel it on and off, but it's okay. Just let it go. Just go with it. As your brain grows and gets stronger, it does have to have adjustments. Sometimes it's through emotional. Sometimes it's DNA getting stronger where you feel like you got the flu. Sometimes, literally, you need to get knocked out. And you might be told in your head, just go watch a movie. If you get told that, folks, please do it. Okay? It's all good for you. Folks, love you. Have a good one.